We did the medical part of it, so if it's not a medical issue, then we're gonna go a little deeper. And like I said, if I can't, cause I'm in school right now, and these hours are working perfect. But once I'm done with school, you normally have to be a medical assistant full time. You can't do full time.
Man, thank you for the heartbeat, bro.
I would have to do full time, and I can't do full time with two disabled children.
Nothing much. Just talking to the mother of my children, my little baby kids.
Your wife? Babe, bad kids. I'm not. I'm bad kids. Who
So
are
you really trying to even if you ever divorce me, I will be your ex-wife. I will never be the mother of your kids, your baby mother. I would never be that.
You are literally the person who gave birth to my children. You are literally the mother of my children, my
Like
baby
a
mama.
baby mama or something. And I am your wife.
Until you turn in the papers.
I already told you we ain't gonna get there. We have a good conversation. I already told you what I wasn't doing. I already told you I'm not playing either. Now, if you do it,
Bruh.
I will go do it. If you do the work, because you always have me doing the work. I did the work to get married. You want to do it, I will gladly go through the process. No questions asked, no ifs, ands, buts about it. I just really want to see if you're going to do it. You want this divorce so bad, you do it.
Yeah.
And I'll sign it. And it's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. It's better to keep them. It's better to keep them.
It only cost me $100 to get divorced in this state.
Okay. Well, then what's the problem?
I don't have $100.
Neither do I. Neither do I, G. Neither do I.
Oh, don't tell you. Whatever you decide to do it, whatever you decide to do, by all means. But my mother was married, and in my chat, I got my step cousin in the chat right now. My mother was married to her uncle for 30-something years.
For uncle?
Yes, 30-something years.
That's wild.
Until that man was meeting Jesus and didn't live with him. None of that. I know she in the comments talking about some yes. Yeah, I know. I know. I told you when we got married.
I do want to be happy in some point in my life, and that is going to be the no-go.
Okay, well, you know what to do then.
I do know what to do.
You know where to go. Stop expecting me to do everything for you. I did all that.
Like, you literally pestered me for months about signing the paper, and then when I finally signed it, you tell me you're not going to turn it in.
I didn't pester you. You pestered me.
Oh my God! I got months of text messages of you talking about when you get here and turn in the paper. When you gonna sign the papers? When you gonna do this? When I finally do it, you gonna tell me you're not gonna turn it in?
Yeah, I've been praying about it, talking to the Lord Mama, Jesus Christ. Mama, you know him?
Mama.
And he said we made a whole oath before God.
Mom.
That's what God told me. We stood up there before God and said, till death do us part. A part of our vows. You remember vows?
Oh.
He didn't say we had to live together that time. In the Bible, it don't say you have to live with your spouse if you have to separate. But I made an oath. I'm not going to hell for nobody. She's stuck. Go see what she doing. Go see. Go see. Hurry up. My baby say she's stuck. I'm not even going to thank you. I'm not. Gigi said she gonna pray for us. Thank you, David. Well, you really in my eye. I can't believe you in my life. I'm starstruck. Oh my goodness. The biggest Christian TikToker on TikTok is in my freaking live right now. David.
Who's David?
Go look him up. Go look him up.
David.
He does all the Christian dances. He's like phenomenal on TikTok. I cannot believe you're in my live right now. Thank you so much. Thank you for the head hearts. Oh my Jesus. Wow, that is crazy. Tell wifey I said hi. Give those babies some kisses for me. He a stepdaddy and all type of stuff. See, people like step. That's what I'm saying. It's not about me not moving on or nothing like that.
Take you too.
It's a lot of people. No, he got a wife. He married.
Fucking crazy, coach. Fucking crazy. Oh my soul.
He's happily married. But yeah. I'm not in the rush. But I figure you might be able to have like maybe. Yeah. Oh, she was using potty. You wipe her real good.
By yourself,
okay,
Jemima.
Good job, Jemima. You went to the potty all by yourself.
Oh, Richard.
She's starting to.
Spider-Man. Spider.
Your daughter's talking
Why
to you.
Why did you block me?
Your daughter said, "Why you gonna unblock her?"
She's in the live talking crazy. Talk to me like I'm your father, not your mother.
Okay.
Well, she said okay.
I ready to go there, but okay.
But yeah. So I would like to keep my vows. I would like to, I signed up for what I got. I'm not oblivious to that. I'm very aware of the person I married. And I'm doing good.
Yes, I bet you are.
In sight of the Lord.
Who is your?
In the sight of the Lord. Right? And as a newly, creature in Christ, you can see your blessings, correct? Right?
My blessing is blocked. Like there's my blessing.
So you believe that if we get a divorce, that God is going to bless that? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they're forgiven.
So the forgiveness comes after the divorce that he said he hate? God hates divorce, correct? Am I
Who printed up the paper? Who printed up the divorce papers? What didn't you sign it?
Okay.
Okay, then like
I would admit printing out the paperwork, but are you going to talk about why the paperwork was printed? Are we talking about that on live, or what are we doing?
We're not good together because we just don't work. You know what I mean? There's no happiness. There's nothing I can do that is right for you. There's no way that I can make you happy in any kind of way. And I don't want to be dependent my whole fucking life. So, yeah.
So when you say, all I hear is you. Right? And how many times have I asked you, what did I do wrong?
No, damn that. If I can sit there and identify my fault, you should be able to identify yours. The fact that you chose not to, the fact that you chose not to play a game, and I don't want to do that. Like,
so now we're not. So you still can't tell me what I did wrong in my marriage.
If you can't know what you did wrong, I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong.
Okay,
that's why you need to go to counseling and you need to go to therapy.
Okay,
that's why.
We're live.
When you get certifications and stuff for that, then you come back and talk to me.
We're live.
Like, you have nothing to talk about on that topic.
So you can't tell me what I did wrong in our marriage.
I can tell you what I did wrong. Can you tell me what you did wrong?
Okay, this is what I think.
I don't want to know what you think. I want to know what you did wrong. I know what I did wrong because I spent time trying to learn about me, trying to
tell you my opinion.
Have you done that?
I'm gonna tell you my opinion.
Or is you just like the person that sits up there at the front of like heaven with the little scroll telling people
Are you gonna let me tell you my
opinion?
Are you gonna let me tell you my opinion? You asked me a question, but you won't let me answer.
I didn't want your opinion. I wanted the fact. I wanted to know what you did wrong, what you thought you did wrong in the relationship. Like I could tell you what I did wrong. I was an angry motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I broke a lot of shit. You know what I'm talking about? I cussed a lot. I cussed you the fuck out. I can admit my wrongs. Now, what the fuck did you do?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you from the very beginning what I did wrong. I married a man that didn't believe in Jesus Christ.
You shouldn't have forced me to marry you.
So that was, I didn't force it. I gave you an ultimatum. I said I did not want to
My
be your
kids
baby.
and leave the state if I didn't marry you. Okay,
No,
so
I
what's
didn't. No, I didn't. No, I
what's the
didn't.
next?
That's not the, let me talk. See, you can't even let me talk. You're over talking me. I let you talk and I didn't say a word. Let me,
Whatever.
from the beginning, I gave you an ultimatum because you made me a baby mother before you made me a wife. You put your hands on me. You
Didn't
did your
nobody tell you to
time.
come over there, buy weed, and get dick down? Didn't nobody tell you to do that?
You still can't. You still can't just let me talk. I'm trying to admit my wrong, and you're still
Go ahead.
talking over me.
Go ahead.
So I accepted you after you put your hands on me and you did your time and you came back and said you gave yourself to Christ. And then after that, I said, okay, well, I do not want to be a baby mother anymore. Either we are married or we're not doing this. We are not going to do this unless we are married. That was my exact words. You decided to show up at the courthouse. You decided to say, I do. You decided to make that oath to God and your vows. I did not make you. I did not have a pew-pew against your head or anything. Correct? So I didn't make you do anything. And if I made you marry me, I would make you act right. If I made you marry me, you wouldn't speak to me the way you speak to me. If I made you marry me, you wouldn't disrespect me and call me out my name, the mother of your children. Nice. Correct? Okay, so that's where I went wrong, right? Marrying you, knowing who you were, knowing.
So sign the divorce. If you know where you went wrong,
So
sign the
listen,
divorce.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Like,
I'm not
why?
finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. So then another way I was wrong was trying to make you have a relationship with Jesus Christ.
I knew him before you did. I brought you to the church. What the fuck is you talking about?
But see, how can you say I brought you to Jesus Christ and say the F word in the same sentence? And why are you getting mad because you reintroduced your wife to Jesus? If you are, you should be happy you reintroduced your wife to Jesus. But instead, you're very jealous. You're very upset because I have a closer relationship. And this is you talking. This is what you've said. This is your words. You believe that I think I'm better than you. You believe
everybody.
that
You think you're better than everybody on the face of the earth.
See, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I've never told you that. I've always said you were a man of God. I've always believed that you would be a pastor one day. I've always talked good about you. You say bad things about yourself. You say you're a piece of stuff. You say that you're not worthy. You say these things about yourself. I don't do that. I've never called you out your name. I've never disrespected you and called you out your name and yelled and cussed at you. None of those things. None of those things. Okay, so when I ask you, what did I do wrong? Your opinion, I'm asking for your opinion. You can't give me anything because you know I was a good wife. I stuck by you even after all the stuff you did to me. I stuck by you and ended up marrying you.
We're both domestic violence people. Like, you remember when you went to jail and I had to go sell everything?
So
like,
I
told you out, you damn right. Like, I seriously did all my time. I deserved every bit of it, and I did it.
Let's talk about that. First of all, I don't have a charge. I'm not a felon.
That's
I can go
because
right
I
now.
sat there and made sure that you didn't.
Why did you do that?
If
Why
I
did you
would
do
have
that?
let you stay in jail, you would
Why
still
did you do that?
like I would
Why
have the
did you do
kids.
that? Why did you do that?
I have no idea. Stupidity.
So if I did something to you, if the court felt like it was something that they could take, they would have took over. Like when you did what you did to me, I tried to stop them. I told them I didn't want to do it, but they said that the prosecutor, they had
I remember you and your mother in there talking about give him life, and my judge was like,
no, you're not telling the truth.
5 years,
You're not
7
telling the
months.
truth.
And that's what they
You're
gave
not telling
me.
the truth.
And
You're
that's
not
what they
telling
gave
the
me.
truth.
And that's what I did.
But you're not telling the truth. I went there and I was crying just as well as you was crying. Let's be honest. Tell the truth. For once in your life, oh, you got to end the live, huh? I'm trying to tell you, he can't do it. He can't have a cordial conversation with me without lying and making it seem like I'm the bad person. He can't. Why? Why not? Why can't we have a conversation? Why not? I will never get it. I will never get it. I will never get it. Why would you end the live? Why can't we have this civil conversation? Cause he just can't. He can't. He has to be a narcissist, and he has to say what he think it is, and he don't want nobody to know the truth. It is what it is. We can't even sit on this here live and have a conversation. Why not? Why not? Hopefully he blocked me this time, because maybe he'll block me. I'm just never gonna understand it. Never gonna understand it. And that's what he would do in therapy. In therapy, we would do phone sections over the phone, because that's when it was.
They talking about it. They
Who?
laughing. Coach Aries and Devin. They laughing at it.
Turn up.
Y'all gonna be on TikTok battling each other, arguing over the divorce, arguing about what happened in y'all life.
We just gonna let it be. Love it. I was so
I love
happy.
Erin.
I thought
She's
it-
like-
I was so happy, but it's okay. We're gonna let it be.
I'm sorry, my parents are jack buses.
Jack, what's a jack bus?
Precious, it's okay. Devin,
It's Devin's wife talking about you.
Devin on mute.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
Devin on mute.
Devin on mute. What's up, Marissa? What are y'all saying? Come into the live.
Marissa is Devin's wife?
Yeah. Come into the live. I want to know what everybody is saying.
That we wasn't doing that thing tonight, and then I got
Are y'all being messy? Let's be for real. Are y'all being messy?
I want to know.
It was 7 o'clock when I got up.
I want to know. And I keep sending him an invite. So,
Who's him?
your father. I really want to have this conversation. He don't want to have a conversation.
Can I have my 20 minutes since I showed you the paper?
20 minutes on what, baby?
My phone.
And that's when Lonnie said he wasn't doing it. I talked to Mama.
He really don't want to do. So, but he won't block me, though. That's my thing. He won't block me.
You gotta sit out for a week.
Devin, you have to unmute yourself when you're ready. Hang on.
Okay, I'll set a timer.
Hi, Breezy. How are you, beautiful?
He don't want to have a conversation.
Look, that's fine. It just made me happy to see them go like they did. I mean, I wish it could have stayed that way, but you know, it is what it is.
Oh. Okay. Hold on, so I'm gonna tell you this.
Wow.
I'm gonna go get a buffer because I'm about to let my little tablet charge, so I'll be done.
All right.
Thought there go throw turkeys.
Let me damn what's your friend?
I got you.
They want to talk about it so bad.